Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. So the Eastern Conference Finals have now officially gotten going. What a great series we got ahead of us. Harris against Davis. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. The shot by Batum, no good. Here's Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now here is Harris. And that's collected by Davis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Turner. Back to Batum. Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
And Davis throws it down.
Pulling a fast one on him. Defense just unable to keep up.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Batum against Hamilton. And Batum kicks to Turner. Garnett with a screen on Carter. Here's Turner. Buries it down low.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Davis, the pass to Jones. Harris on the double team. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Batum. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, and for his size, Nick Batum has really good ball handling skill.
Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Harris from downtown. A rebound by Carter. Johnson outside. Carter down low. He's against Turner. Johnson inside. Defended by Garnett. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum scanning the floor. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Finished off the break.
Great vision and the pass on point.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. Ariza's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Kevin Garnett is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Ariza outside. Garnett with the screen for Turner. Back to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Here's Milicic. Good work defensively by Jones. New Jersey leading by 4. It's Davis with the drop. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Garnett against Johnson. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. The Nets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint, here's Garnett. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. For New Jersey, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Davis kicks to Hamilton. Johnson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for New Jersey.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Charlotte calls timeout. So New Jersey going with an almost entire new group here. Haslam, he's checked in for Jones. Steve Novak comes in for Carter. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Hamilton. And it's Teagan for Baron Davis. And the Bobcats with a new group in. Channing Fry's checked in for Milicic. Patterson comes in for Garnett. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Turner. And Luther Head subbed in for Harris. Here's Novak, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No shying away from contact there.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Good on both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Batum. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Nets. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Bobcats trail by 15. Here is Ed. Pass to Fry. Over Haslam. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And so it's New Jersey. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Now Batum after the missed three from Joe Johnson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here is Ed. T covering, out to the wing. Pass to Head. Clock at 6. Rejected by T. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. New Jersey making a switch here. Pasenko's checked in. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Patterson gets to Ariza. Pass to Head. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Charlotte again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Patterson. Here is Ed. T covering. Patterson a screen on T. The basket by Head.
Look, kept it on the pick and roll, and he made the most of it.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Head, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jones checked in for the Nets. Davis comes in for Anthony Morrow. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Garnett comes in for Patrick Patterson. Now, here's Johnson. 8 points for him. T can't hit.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Fry. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Fry has got his first basket of the night.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here is Haslam. Hasn't made one yet. Here is Ed. He's guarded by Haslam. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second is Vince Carter. Joe Johnson fourth.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And New Jersey making some changes. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Haslam. And it's Carter in for Jeff T. And Davis puts it in.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Bobcats trail by 15. Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Charlotte. Harris comes in for Ariza. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garnett kicks to Turner. And Jones pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by New Jersey. Harris against Davis, and Jones sends it back.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation. And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Udonis Haslem is checked in for Joe Johnson. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. Nets leading by 19 points. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. 1:41 left here in the second. Back to Davis. Fires from the line. It's stolen by Milicic. Batum passes to Harris. Hamilton against Turner. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Haslem. Nets passing it around. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Carter.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Garnett. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
And it's Carter missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Back to Davis. Carter looking around. 2 on the clock. And the rejection by Milicic. And so it's New Jersey. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Davis with the ball for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Boy, Joe Johnson solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Milicic. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Hamilton outside. Now Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Nets. Garnett, right side. Over Johnson. Garnett can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Johnson. Hangs in the air. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 15 points.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Charlotte calls timeout. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fourth, Devin Harris.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Milicic. Vince Carter grabs the miss. New Jersey leading by 20. Down low. Here's Jones. Great D that time from Batum.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Harris finds Batum. Pass to Milicic. For Davis. Shots good by Milicic. Milicic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And using that size, Milicic is a menace on the defense.
Hunter on the wing. Fires from deep. And Evan Turner pulls it down.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harris drives in. And it's sent back by Carter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. New Jersey has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Hamilton against Batum. No good from Hamilton. Bobcats trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
And then Johnson with the jam.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Bobcats have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Harris passes to Turner. Here's Milicic, defended by Jones. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. All alone. And he drops that one in. Harris has got 8. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Davis dishes to Johnson. Outside for Davis. Carter on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Harris. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Aaron Davis picks one up.
Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage, and he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for the Nets. The Bobcats changing it up. Channing Fries checked in for Garnett. Riza comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Luther Head subbed in for Evan Turner. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Nets making a switch here. Vasenko's checked in. Patterson, he's checked in for the Bobcats. And that one falls for Johnson. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Head. Here's Harris. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Nets. Haslam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson with the bounce pass. Vasenko, no good. Bobcats trail by 20. Here's Head. Good work defensively by Carter. New Jersey has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And it's 8 points for Davis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here is Harris. 10 points for him. Missed inside.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Johnson outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Davis. Out to the right wing. Carter outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Ed. Teague covering. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Bobcat substitution. Number 74, Brian Finley.
Here's Ariza. Scoreless thus far. He was all alone on that one.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New Jersey on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bobcats trail by 20. Ariza outside. Now, here is Haywood. D right on him. Ariza with it. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Fisenko. The Nets working the ball around now. He had a nice open look right there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here is Front. He's guarded by Haslam. Ariza has the open look, and it falls over the rim and in.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
Now here's Teague, guarded closer. Morrill kicks to Fisenko. To the right side. Here's Morrill. Haywood with the rebound. Bobcats trail by 21. Here is Ed. Here's Fry. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's Johnson penetrating. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Teague on the double team. Head kicks to Patterson. Pass to Ariza. From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer. Ariza's got 5 points in the quarter.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Bobcats trail by 20. And there's the call on Anthony Morrill. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver is checked in for Anthony Morrill. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Haywood. Bradley finds Fry. Ariza outside. Yes, that goes in.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Nets leading by 18. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson down low, guarded by Bradley. The three from Korver. Buries it from three-point range. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Ed. T Teague covering. Pass to Fry. Ariza against Corver. Ariza no up. New Jersey has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Patterson. Bobcats trail by 21. Here's Bradley. Makes it off the glass. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
And you're not going to pass up that guy.
Pass to Fisenko. Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. Off on the layup. The Bobcats have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the inside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Haslam. Here's Fisenko. Johnson outside. Pass to Haslam. 6 to shoot. Corver dishes to Teague. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nets lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Bobcats call time here. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Head. Out left to the wing. They set the screen. Driving the lane. Fry with the ball. Morrow with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Teague surveying the D. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for New Jersey.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's the Bobcats now, following the bucket by the Nets. Spins. Here's Harris. And just miss after miss right now. New Jersey with the ball. From deep, Morrow. Evan Turner grabs the board. Outside, Batum plays it up and banks it in.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Outside, Teague. It's stolen by Milicic. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. New Jersey come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Bobcats. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Harris with it. Garnett with the screen for Harris. Garnett outside. Pass to Ariza. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Milicic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Milicic doing a nice job throwing his weight around. Perfect positioning on the offensive glass.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Ariza with the ball for Charlotte. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Davis gets it to go.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Here's Harris. Can't get it to fall. Here's Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris inside the line. Charlotte again missing.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Johnson's got 5.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Davis against Harris. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Johnson. And that one goes long. New Jersey with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Hamilton kicks to Davis. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Ariza covering. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. Let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Vince Carter. Joe Johnson fourth.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Charlotte. 9-point game. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Johnson. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Personal foul. That one is on Ariza.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
Evan Turner. He's checked in for Charlotte. Bobcats trail by 10. They need this. That's good on the jump shot.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Davis kicks to Carter. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Garnett. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Lob pass to Garnett. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
And the basket by Johnson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ariza outside. Milicic in the post. Working on Jones. Milicic passes to Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got his second basket.
Oh, fine passer for a big man. Milicic also uses his height well to just scan the floor for open teammates.
Harris up top. He's guarded by Davis. A step-back shot here. They get the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
From deep, Johnson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Tries from 10. A rebound by the Nets. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Harris, following the bucket by the Nets. Steps back and fires. And it goes down 2 points. Harris has got 6 points.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Carter for 3. Here's Hamilton. Out to Carter. Over Ariza. Again, the Nets for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Garnett. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Harris, and there's the drive. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's New Jersey. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
T kicks to Morrow. There's the triple. Evan Turner grabs the board. Bobcats trail by 13. Pass to Patterson. On the wing, Batum. From deep. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson against Turner. Johnson kicks to Novak. Off target from three-point range. The Bobcat shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Patterson. No good with the layup. New Jersey leading by 13. Demoro takes a three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here is Ed. He has yet to score. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Nets making a switch here. Walkman's checked in. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Morrow. Now Balk. Johnson in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
There's a screen. It's up a three. Head's shot is off. New Jersey leading by 11. Johnson outside. A fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Head. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Head's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, in good form from distance.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Jones checked in for the Nets. Davis comes in for Anthony Morrow. Charlotte also making some changes. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Fry. Garnett comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Finley in for Nicholas Batum. Joe Johnston on the wing. He's guarded by Finley. Johnson, good.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Fry's checked in.
Substitution. Number 8, Channing Frye.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Turner inside. He's guarded by Davis. That's in, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Turner.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can be anyone one-on-one.
He hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Head kicks to Garnett. On the wing, Turner. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Fry. And Harris subbed in for Luther Head.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Here's Johnson. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Ariza with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ariza against Johnson. Ariza passes to Garnett.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Haslam. Garnett can't get it to go. New Jersey leading by 11. The 3 from Johnson. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Garnett with a screen on Teague, and it's Harris off the drive, and Davis pulls it down. New Jersey has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Look, he'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Bobcats trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Charlotte calls timeout. And New Jersey making some changes. Hamilton comes in for Haslam. And it's Carter in for Jeff T. And a change for the Bobcats. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Evan Turner. Here's Harris. Will it go? Second chance shot. It's good. Milicic has got his second basket of the game.
Absorbing the contact. Milicic able to push through and convert.
Here's Hamilton. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Batum. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for the Bobcats. They trail by 14. Rebounded by the Nets.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Carter. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harris's shot is good.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Joe Johnson on the wing. Garnett with the block. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Ariza against Carter. Hamilton outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Carter outside over Ariza. Bobcats with the rebound. Now here is Harris. Pass to Batum. Ariza goes in. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Ariza shows no mercy on these drives inside. When he's got room to jam it, he's not thinking twice. He's bringing the thunder.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
It's stolen by Milicic. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got 10 points.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 12.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Harris against Davis. And slam dunk by Harris.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous. Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the Bobcats call time here. And look at Joe Johnson. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Kevin Garnett is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And the shot is good. Garnett's got his third basket of the night.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Kick out to Hamilton. Pass to Davis. The Bobcats pull it in. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris outside. Now here's Garnett. Back to Harris. Ariza has the open look. No good from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Udonis Haslem is checked in for the Nets.
Udonis Haslem.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Harris looking it over. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Then Carter picks one up.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage. And he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
And Harris drops them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Davis up top, guarded by Harris. Jones kicks to Haslem. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, Haslem has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Channing Fries checked in for Charlotte. Turner comes in for Trevor Ariza. Batum dishes to Harris. Pass to Fry. Over Jones. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. Nets leading by 10. Johnson up top. Turner covering. Outside for Davis. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Harris inside. Davis is there. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. Turner. And the lead is down inside single digits. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Batum is really good at sharing the ball. An unselfish guy who does a lot of winning things.
And then Carter with the jam.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Charlotte calls timeout. Some changes for New Jersey. Vasenko's checked in, and it's Teague in for Johnson. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ed comes in for Nicholas Batum. Teague against Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jeff Teague.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Harris drops them both.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Teague, the pass to Carter. 1:25 left in the third. Teague for 3. Bobcats with the rebound. Turner looking around. Harris outside. There's the 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Harris has got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter finds his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
58 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Davis. And Head pulls it down. Bobcats trail by 5. Diving in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Head's got 7.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And Carter's well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Harris inside. Teague covering. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 21 in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Carter with the 3. It's good from long range. And the Nets lead by 6.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's New Jersey, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Outside Turner. Over Johnson. Turner passes to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. That's leading by 6. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Bobcats shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now here's Patterson. He's covered closely. And Fry has it in the corner. Fry slams it in.
With intent. Explosive finish.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Johnson against Turner. Johnson kicks to T. And here's Morrow outside. And Evan Turner pulls it down. Cats trail by 6. With the drive. Took him no time at all on that one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. 34 points for Joe Johnson.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Head passes to Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And Haslam has it in the corner. Off target from outside. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Bobcats. 4-point game. Driving to the basket. Another shot. He lays it in. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Charlotte calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Harris inside. Davis is there. Good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Here's Carter, and finished off by Carter.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moment. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Harris against Davis. Good on the shot. Harris has got 15 points in just the second half.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
They trust Joe Johnson to come through in the clutch. That's why his teammates feed him the rock late.
Bobcats trail by 5. Harris inside. Started by Davis. Milicic, no luck. New Jersey has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Garnett with the steal. Ariza with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris against Hamilton. New Jersey with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. 107 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson up top, defended by Garnett. That one drops for him.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Charlotte calls timeout. .54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ariza kicks to Harris. And Jones sends it back. Carter against Ariza. Outside for Davis. Rebounded by Devin Harris. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Milicic. No good that time. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Jones. The three from Johnson. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.